Okay, hey everybody, happy Friday, happy full moon, happy eclipse, lunar eclipse. I was supposed to get on here last night and do a pre-record, but we didn't have any internet. I should never make promises in a Mercury retrograde. So, we're going to talk a little bit about finances for the first 10 minutes, and then I'm going to bring up King Charles stars. I just want you to see something. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the markets today. So, um, let me bring up the stocks as well. Just a minute, you guys. Wait a minute. I don't really. They look better today than they did yesterday. Like I said, I'm a strictly crypto gal. So Bitcoin is up 2.10%, and Ethereum is up over almost 6%. Those are moving on up. If you see where I'm scrolling to, you'll see that the crypto market is doing better today than it has been. Even X up. Polygon is up, which is very, very good. It was doing better a while back where it was like at $1.19. Now it's at $1. And a lot of the market is up. Shiba Inu is not. They're down by 0.5%. But all in all, the market is up in crypto. And I noticed that when the stocks drop, the crypto market goes up. It's just one of those things. But what I did want to bring to your attention is, let me see if I can bring it up. Hey, Kapui, how are you? Yeah, I was supposed to do a pre-record of this. Like I said, we had no internet. So now that we've looked at all the stocks, as I'll give you, everything is going up and down. One of the ones I do invest in a lot is Hedera because it's at 5 cents a share and it is a carbon neutral. I have a real issue with Bitcoin because they burn so much energy, and we are at a place now in technology where we don't have to do that to mine crypto. There are so many more carbon neutral and sustainable coins, and I think that's why XRP is going to be so popular. XRP, Algo, Hedera. There's a couple of others. Those are the three that come off the top of my head. If you take my course, my Crypto Basics 101, I explain a lot more, but these are carbon neutral. So if you don't have a lot of money to invest, but you do want to dip your toes into the crypto market, this would be your best bet. And I say this, I've been worried about Coinbase, so I want to bring you to the next story. So let me stop sharing for a minute here. And let me go here. Here I am. And I am going to share something with you guys. This is coming from, let's see. Let's present, share screen. All right, here we go. So I get this every morning. This is the Crypto Chronicle by CoinMarketCaps. And it is very useful information. I get all my information right here first thing in the morning about what is going on. It shows me what the prices are and whatnot. Total market cap, 24-hour volume, notable movers, Cardano price, Ethereum price, the Bitcoin price, which has gone up. It's about 29,000 right now. But when we're talking about in today's top stories, there's two things I want to show you, and here they are. Coinbase wins round one with fight with SEC. Now, I talked about this a while back. Gary, is it Gary Gensler? Yeah, he's the head of the SEC. Coinbase takes legal action against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to force the agency to clarify its rules on crypto assets, which the crypto exchange claims is harming its business and customers. The court has ordered the SEC to respond to Coinbase's petition within the next 10 days. Now, if you go deeper down the rabbit hole and you click on that news article, it talks a great deal about in late April, Coinbase took legal action against the U.S. Security Exchange. And I actually watched, this was, I don't know if this was last week or the week before, Congress was questioning Gary Gensler and he could not answer questions. And that is a little disturbing. How are you able to implement rules and laws when you don't even know the laws and rules yourself, but yet you want to ding companies for it? I think they're seeing the light and they're realizing that he's more of a detriment to this country than a benefit. And if you go farther down the rabbit hole, you'll notice that he was dealing with the FTX guy. What was that guy's name? FTX, that company that folded. I can't remember the guy's name. What I'm saying is the United States needs to get their shit together because Coinbase is getting ready to leave. They're going to take their business out of the United States and they will do just fine somewhere else. But this is a good thing because Coinbase does win round one of the fight with the SEC. So this is a start. And they are losing money because even I have pulled quite a bit of money out of Coinbase and thrown it on a hard wallet to just let it sit safely in my own personal bank. But this is good news. And let's see what happens after that. All right, moving on. U.S. presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to appear at Bitcoin 2023 conference. Now, Robert Kennedy, he's the Democratic son of late Senator Robert F. Kennedy. He's announced his candidacy for 2024. He's kind of been outspoken about the COVID-19 restrictions against the vaccines, and he's received attention from the crypto community for sharing a blog post about the government's war on crypto and pushing back against environmental concerns around Bitcoin mining. Well, you see, here's the thing with this. I'm not going to talk about him being a candidate. I don't really care. Bitcoin is kind of, I mean, I do see some potential there to make some money, but not like the other coins. So, like I said, Bitcoin burns a lot of energy compared to XRP, algo, carbon neutral ones. So we really do need to get politicians in our government that are crypto savvy, that know the business, because that's the only way we're going to survive this. Having people that don't know anything about this business really shouldn't be making rules and regulations. You know what I mean? All right. And that is about it for the money world. It is a full moon, so there is going to be with an eclipse in energy in Scorpio. This can represent chaos and drama within the banks. You might hear Monday morning about something going on with the banking system. That is a possibility. Okay. Let's go to King Charles because, I kind of sat there when I looked at his stars last night going, oh, wow, he's being coronated on one of his unlucky dragon days. So let me close out of my Coinbase account. And let's stop sharing. There we go. All What I'm going to try and do now is bring up King Charles. All right, here we go. There's King Charles. Let me take a sip of my tea. I hope you can see the chart. I'm not going to be here all day. In fact, I'm only going to be on here another 5 minutes or so. But King Charles is born in November. He is a Scorpio. Born November 14th, 1948. According to Google, he's born at 9:14 p.m. Bear with me. There we go. If you look, he has his dragon's tail sitting in Scorpio, and the dragon's head is in Taurus. So if you look, let me go to my software a minute. I want to see something on here too. So he has dragon's tail in Scorpio. So during his coronation, he is going to be going through a negative dragon window. Okay, which is not good. We heard about what happened the other day. That's kind of an omen. No, that's not a good omen either. I'm not saying something really bad is going to happen to him, but that is an omen. I should have grabbed the book to show you, but as I'm looking at this book my mom is reading, it's kind of fascinating. But let me go look at his chart again here. So the seventh house is the house of marriage, partnerships, and contracts. This coronation is pretty much like a marriage to his country, as I see it. That's a marriage. And so if you go to my my software for a minute here. All right, okay. Everything is just a little bit slower in Mercury retrograde. Let me bring his chart up on my software for a minute so I can give you the answers that I want to give you. All right. So he has a moon in Taurus, and we're having a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So this moon's going to be sitting right on his dragon's tail. This is about a death and a rebirth in some ways. Rebirth is being the king. He's being coronated. But I think there's something more going on here. Not sure what. We've also got a stellium. You've got Uranus in the 7th right now, not natally placed. This is just where the energies are moving through his chart. Natally, he's born with a moon in Taurus on the 7th house. Anytime you have a moon sitting on Taurus on its dragon head, this is an individual that is destined to have money, which he is a billionaire, so, and a king. So there you go. But there's a concern there, okay, with that dragon's tail sitting there on the day of his coronation. I don't understand. This is why it doesn't matter who or what you are. Even King Charles and the royals are cosmically unconscious people, because I sure as hell wouldn't create a coronation in an eclipse energy. Just because it's a day after the eclipse, the energy is still there. Let me look at something because I wrote notes on this. When is the coronation? Tomorrow. I know it starts at 5:30 in the morning here. So that is at like 4 something in the afternoon over there. He's going to be riding on an unlucky dragon day tomorrow. The energy won't be as intense as if he was being coronated today. But we're going to have to wait and see. I've been listening to a lot of other astrologers, and they're saying anytime you deal with a coronation, not a coronation, a full moon in Scorpio, it represents issues with the banks, but it also can represent the death or a rebirth of a king or a queen. So I'm like, okay, well, he is being coronated. So this, in my eyes, and I'm trying to go into it in a more positive manner, is it was the death of the queen. Now it's the rebirth of the king. The coronation is like the marriage between the monarchy, the church, and the king and its people. He's marrying to England tomorrow. That's how I see it. What do I know? I'm just a Yank. But that's something to be a little concerned about. You know, hopefully that energy will not be as intense as it is today. And like I said, there's a stellium of things. So Uranus is sitting in his seventh, and Uranus is in Taurus, and Uranus is about shocking news or explosions or sudden release of energy. So there could be something that happens tomorrow at the coronation. Um, that's just a possibility. I am not saying that is what's going to happen, but I don't know. I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. It was brought to mine, so I thought I'd bring it to yours. Anyway, that is his stars. Big day for him tomorrow. Like I said, he's got a lot of energy in his seventh house. Marriage, the marriage of himself to England, partnerships with England, contracts. Tomorrow he's literally signing a contract in some ways. So he will have, what was the other? We've got the sun. He's got the sun sitting on his seventh along with Uranus. Um, and that's a good thing. Okay. That is a very good thing for him, have the sun sitting there, but we shall see. I kind of have a funny feeling that not that the coronation isn't going to happen, but there might be some issues outside the walls. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, that is your Financial Friday, Kapui. Nice to see you again. Thanks for tuning. Short and sweet today. But like I said, I had promised this to you last night. Well, we had no internet, so I couldn't do anything. And it is what it is. Anyway, all of you out there have a great weekend. Be safe. Blessed full moon. Don't forget to put out your crystals tonight. Charge that shit. And don't forget to put out your moon water. Yes, you can put out your moon water in a lunar eclipse energy. It's even more potent. And actually, as we speak, the lunar eclipse is happening somewhere. It's just not happening here. Anyway, Kapui, I'll see you later, hon. Have a good one. And thanks for the recipe. And all of you out there have a great weekend. And I will try and get back on here on Monday. Be safe. Ciao.